All right, so we've just finished making our bias tape at a 1/2 inch using our bias tape maker. And now I'm gonna show you how to do this without a bias tape maker. We are gonna take our fabric that we previously cut in the last video. I'm gonna take it, I'm going to have, again, right sides up on one strip, turn it with right sides down on the other. Again, matching my straight edges at the top and side for my sew line. I'm going to grab my ruler and my marking pen, and I'm going to mark my sew line right on the edge here. Grab my pin, pin it in place, run to the sewing machine, get this sewn up. I'll be right back. All right, now that we've got this sewn up, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my 1/4 inch seam allowance. Again, ruler, rotary cutter, cut that off. I'm gonna head over to the ironing station or grab your pressing mat. And we are going to press our seam open. Again, the key to this is a nice hot iron. With or without steam, just depends on your personal preference. Because I typically quilt, my iron hardly ever has steam in it, so we're just going with that right now. Now I've got my fabric, again, cut on the bias, stretchy here, right? So it's gonna help, again, with making ties that are going to be nice and stretchy and have a little bit more give to them. With right sides down, first thing I'm gonna do is fold my fabric in half. And I'm gonna do a first press. Matching up my raw edges and pressing. Go nice and slow to make sure that that press holds, okay? Again, your fabric is gonna be hot. Your pressing mat is gonna be hot, so just be careful. We want our seams nice and crispy, but we also wanna be careful of our fingers. Next thing we're gonna do is we just press this, but we're gonna open it up and we're gonna take our raw edge and press it and fold it first, excuse me, and then press it to the inside. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my raw edge, folding it to that original pressed line and pressing again. Slow and steady to get that nice crispy edge. Again, if you are using this technique to make masks, you really want your fabric to be longer than what I have my fabric. Mine is just small like this for the purposes of this demo, and so it'll fit in the frame here of the video. So I've got my first fold. Again, caution, it's hot. And I'm gonna fold it once again. So you can see I'm folding it on that center fold, giving it a good finger press. And then I'm gonna fold it one more time. And pressing with my iron. Now at this point, should you want to, you could use a little bit of starch. I don't know if you're using this for the to make mask ties, probably wouldn't recommend that at this point, but you certainly can as long as everything is going to be washed before it heads out to our workers. Again, we're just pressing, 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 pressing. Getting that double fold. All right, now that it's nice and crispy, again, super hot, so be careful. We're going to open this back up, okay? We've now got both of our folds to the inside, meeting in the middle. We're going to fold it again, so we're just folding it straight in half, and one final press. Now, if you watch the other video on how to make bias tape using the bias tape maker, you'll note that there's probably one less pressing step in that, but that you'll get a very similar end result. So here is our bias tape without a bias tape maker.